Hey guys, it's Mrs. Claiborne. I'm back with lesson 4 for chapter 4, bar modeling. This one is called real world problems, and they are two-step problems and they can get kind of intense. So I have two here that I'm going to walk through. Okay, let's get started. There are 26 boys and 19 girls in a class. Later, 7 kids leave class. A, how many kids were in class first? And B, how many kids are in class now? Okay, so the first thing we need to do is figure out how many kids were in class first. Okay, so we know the first part, there are 26 boys. Once again, it doesn't matter the size of the bar model. We know that 26 is larger than 19, so the second half is going to be slightly smaller than 26. So we know the first part, the second part, we don't know the whole. Okay? Now for A, how many kids were in class at first? So in order to find out, we need to add 26 plus 19. 9 plus 6 is 15. We're going to regroup our 10. 1 plus 2 is 3. 3 plus 1 is 4. Now we know there were 45 kids in the class at first. Now for part B, it says how many kids are in class now? Well, sorry, later 7 kids leave the class. How many kids are in class now? So if we had 45 as a total, here's our second bar model. We know that there were 26 boys and 19 girls that made a total of 45. Out of that 45, 7 isn't really that many. So out of 45, I'm going to take away 7. The part I don't know is how many are left. In order to find out how many are left, I have to take away the amount we had in the beginning, which is 45 students, minus the 7 that left. This is the part B. I cannot take 7 from 5, so I need to regroup a 10. 15 minus 7 is 7. I'm sorry, 8. It's getting late. And then 3 minus 0 is 3. So we have 38 kids now left in class. Okay. The second one. Mia drives 341 miles. Addie drives 279 miles more than Mia. A, how far does Addie drive? And B, how far do Mia and Addie drive all together? Okay, so first we need to start with drawing our bar models. We know that Mia, hi Mia, drives 341 miles. Okay, so let's label how many miles that she drove. Alright, we know that Addie, not only did Addie drive 341 miles, but Addie drives 270 miles more than Mia. Alright, so here is Addie. Hey Addie. So Addie drives 341 miles plus 279 more. So we're going to make this one bigger. Doesn't matter how much bigger, just as long as we're showing that it's slightly bigger. Okay, so this would be the 279 more miles. What we don't know though is how many miles Addie actually drove. Okay, so part A, how far did Addie drive? So in order to find out how many miles she drove, we know that she drove 341. We can see that, okay? So Addie drove 341 plus the 279 more miles. So now let's add. 9 plus 1 is 10. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11 plus 1 is 12. So we're going to put down our 2, regroup our 10. 1 plus 3 is 4. 4 plus 2 is 6. So Addie drove 620 miles, but we're not done yet. Our second part is asking us how far do Mia and Addie drive all together? So we need to look back at our bar model or the word problem, and it tells us that Mia drove 341 miles and Addie drove 620. So I'm going to take my 620 miles that Addie drove plus the 341 miles that Mia drove and add them together. 0 plus 1 is 1. 2 plus 4 is 6. 6 plus 3 is 9. Altogether, they drove 961 miles. I hope this helped you guys. Enjoy the rest of your weekend and email me with any questions or concerns. Take care. Bye.